All right, Saturday night, the Lions are in Hamilton to take on the Tiger Cats. You will be there, LU. Tell me, first of all, let's talk about Hamilton. Tim Hortons Field took a while to actually open. You were there, I believe, when it was in a bit of shambles. But now that it's open, the Tiger Cats are 9-0. They're a Seahawks-like 9-0 at their home field. How's this happened?
Well, I think that happened because they're the best football team in the Canadian Football League right now. They have turned it around in more ways than one. They sell out their games. They've had just about almost complete sellouts every time they've been at Tim Hortons Field. They're led by Kent Austin, who I think is a genius quarterback. They went out and got Zach Collaros, a guy who's a solid up-and-coming quarterback, and they've survived some injury problems too.
All right, so the Lions, of course, magically found what they needed to beat the Eskimos last week. Fall behind like that to the Tiger Cats? Are they going to come back to win?
Well, it's going to be a lot tougher. Although the Lions played them tough there last year. I mean, they had a similar sort of kind of a defensive struggle. But if the Lions play like they did against the Edmonton Eskimos, and I think we probably sat here, Jonathan, last week and said, no, they've got no chance against a tough defensive team. Hamilton has a very tough defensive team that you don't want to get in second and long a lot or get behind in the games. You're going to find it very difficult. So fast start, Andrew Harris got to be key, but he has to get some help. He's not getting any help. Manny Arsenault, Austin Collie, A.C. Leonard, these guys have got to play more of a support role.
All right, despite Hamilton going pretty much the distance in the 2014 season, a lot of people still don't know Zach Collaros. So what can you tell us about him?
Well, the key for the Lions is to make sure Zach Collaros is a passer and not a passer and a runner. If he gets out in the pocket and he starts to run around, try more time to find receivers, he can do it. They have the #1 punt returner in the league, Brandon Banks, who, if you remember back in the Grey Cup, probably won the Hamilton Tiger Cats the Grey Cup at BC Place Stadium, except for another penalty. That was taken off the board and the Ticats lose to Calgary. Banks is an outstanding player, can change the game. The Lions will probably have to play cat and mouse, make sure you dink and dunk, make sure Richie Leone, who's leading the league in punting, doesn't make Brandon Banks a star by kicking it to him in a place that we can make a difference.
Well, certainly in the confines of BC Place, Leone was brilliant last week. LU, we look forward to seeing everything, of course, all your follow-up Sunday at provincesports.com.